Today is gonna be a different vlog. I'm gonna explain how to change gear and also which is the gear to change and also the brake. So it's gonna be a very simple explanation for beginners. The basic thing about wood bike. Because today it was pouring rain. So I didn't go outside. First I'm gonna introduce my bike, which is over there, hanging over. The company is from a Korean company. It is from Cello Sports, which is cello. They made a new one, the 18 Mark III Kane 105. The 105 is actually the gear set of Shimano. The rank is around mid-high. So if you are more than that, it's Ultegra and Duralex. But this video is containing only for beginners, so bye bye Ultegra and Duralex. I'm gonna explain about that a little bit. So first, before I get started, the left lever and the right lever, I'm gonna say something about a small event. Cello Sports Company is announcing a launching event, which is the saddle of the bike. I don't know if you heard about, but it's the first time I heard that company, which is San Marco. It's an Italian brand, not Korean. I think they made a new San Marco saddle, so they do some events to changing with a discount, which means the launching event is if you buy a new bike which is made this year, you can change it only the saddle with a discount. Of course, if you live in Korea, go to Cello Sports and just buy it. Also, the San Marcos saddle is installed in my bike. Over there, just over there. And the picture is over there. So now, let's get started. If you get on your road bike, you can see a handlebar which is curved. There's a three kind of position you can grab. The first one is the top, the hood, and the drum. If you see to the left hood, you can see my finger, my middle finger and my index finger. With my middle finger, if you push it, the gear will go to the low gear. And the index finger, if you push it, the gear will be going up to the bigger gear. And if you see to the right, my middle finger, if you see to the right one, my middle finger, if you push it, the gear will go to the lower gear, which is the big sprocket. And the small one, I mean the index finger, if you push it, is going down here to the smallest sprocket. And now I'm gonna explain more easily. So I showed you what is what. So now I'm gonna let you know which is the right gear. So when you go to the uphill, like, I don't know, like a mountain or small hill, you have to go faster. So faster is not the problem. The main thing is you have to keep the momentum. So if you want to keep the right momentum, you have to get into the right gear, which if you go to the uphill, the front gear has to be smaller and the back sprocket has to be bigger. So it is easy to pedal and very easy to get uphill. But if you want to get speed more faster into a flat road, not to the uphill. If you go to the uphill with that fastest gear, it's very hard. If you want to go to fast in a flat road, the front gear has to be bigger and the back wheel has to be smaller. So then you can gain some speed very fast. But not that fast with if you compare with the car. Don't compare with the car. Don't compare with the scooter. It's for sports, not for racing. Except Tour de France. So also you might have a problem with the brake, which is very important when you go downhill or stop very quickly before you have a crash or when the light is red. You have to know about the limit of your brake pad life. So I'm gonna show you just here there's a simple picture which is my bike brake pad. You can see there's a small gap, which means a small gap is a very new one. Yeah, it's a new because I get the bike for 3 months or 4, I think. The brake pad life is very long or short. It depends on you actually. You can see the gap between the brake pad and the wheel. If the gap is getting larger, you have to check it. It means it's almost the brake pad is dead. doesn't work well. So some of the people will ask, how do you know about when I have to change the brake pad? It is very easy because all the brake pad has their own limit indication. So if the indication is very closer, means that you have to change the brake pad. If you don't change it, the brake will not work properly as before. So what I want to say, before you go outside with your bike, check your brake and your seat position, your gears, your tire pressure. Those kind of things are very important. That can prevent an accident with a car or downhill or I don't know, there's a lot of kind of accident that you can prevent. So anyway, so this is the end of the video about how to use the lever of the road bike. It is very easy if you use it very easily, but it's not that easy if you are using as a beginner. That takes time to learn. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn a lot. So I'm gonna end the video now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that this video might help you for your riding. And the main important thing is safety while riding the bike. Don't hurt yourself. So have a safe ride, and I'll see you to the next video. Bye.